Welcome to part 43 of the combo series. This is actually a level 3 drill now, designed for green and brown belts and obviously any belts above. These videos are now following on from the past 2 episodes. So if you haven't seen them yet, I'd watch those first because they are simpler versions of the same drill. We're taking the same 4 strikes, but we're adding kicks to these 4 strikes to make them more difficult on purpose. So I'm not saying this combination is one you'd ever do, but just a nice little challenge for yourself to show how something simple become very complicated just by pyramiding up the techniques. So the full combination is a Tiran Yupchago followed by a Kapkon Kunyuk and then a Tolo Sandan Jurigi. Now we're going to add in a Sandan Tolio Chago, but take the leg back and then throw the hook Pyongchi and then the Duitolio Kapkon Kunyuk, and then we're going to take the leg all the way back as we've done before and add a Chukdo Chirigi and then a Duifriki Chagi on the end, also taking the leg all the way back. So that same combination in English is a skipping side kick followed by a back fist and a cross and then a roundhouse, taking the leg all the way back and then adding on the hook punch and the spinning back fist, take the leg all the way back and throw the push kick and then the spinning wheel kick. And this combination is incredibly difficult on purpose, but it is all your basics just put together in a way that you may not be used to practicing. So first of all, we look at element 1, which is line work, and again you want to break this down. Start with just the 4 strikes as in the level 1 drill, then add in the side kick and push kick at the start and the end, and then start to put the roundhouse in the middle. Now when you do this roundhouse, very common that you do not turn your hip over. What makes this combination difficult is you have to turn your hip over, throw the roundhouse and bring your leg back. This is quite taxing on the hips, but it will make your hips much stronger. And then you're going to position yourself, bringing the foot back and hooking at the same time. Use that momentum to spin. As you spin, you bring your leg all the way back and push kick. Now as you push kick, and run at the end, you're going to turn your foot as you land into the spinning hook kick and take your leg back. And this is my kind of combination because it goes from one side to the other side and you just go up and down the room a couple of times until you have it. Element 2 is partner work, and again very similar to the previous weeks where you're going slowly. The skipping side kick will be to the body. As your partner brings down the hand, you throw the back fist to the face. They use their backhand to block. They slip the punch, and this is why we throw the roundhouse now, because when you throw a roundhouse, they need to keep their guard up as they slip, and then you're going to come back and hook the other side, attacking the other side of their body. So you attack both sides, spin, and they're going to move back, and then you're going to push them back. As you push them back, you're going to do a spinning hook kick. Now, depending on the distance, they will either be out of range, you'll be able to spin a hook kick in front of their face, or if they're not out of range, they'll have to lean back, and you just go back and forth with your partner very, very slowly. This is, of course, a tactile exercise. In the pad work now, again, like I've shown in previous weeks, it would be great to have a body shield for every partner. Unfortunately, in this dojo, we don't have it, so we're going to use focus pads. You could as well use a shield and a paddle, but we're just going to use focus pads because it teaches the person holding the focus pads to block, essentially. So you hold the focus pad on your hip and the other one up high for the back fist. As you receive the back fist, you just turn it to throw the cross. As they throw the cross, you're going to push the roundhouse away with your 2 hands blocking it. Make sure you work out how high your partner can kick, because this obviously is an accuracy test. And when you push it back, you're going to move the front hand in for them to hook it and then back fist it, moving slightly back. Then put the pads on your stomach for them to push kick you. And as they push kick you, hold up the pad again for the spinning hook kick. And then you both should be on the other side to do the drill again. And again, you can set a 1 or 2 minute timer. Going from side to side so your partner doesn't get dizzy. And then finally, element 4 in free sparring. Now, you're never going to do all these techniques together, but you have a really nice way now of entering into the punches and exiting out of them, and also putting a little kick in the middle of your punches, which is not often done. Usually we punch to kick or kick to punch, and in the middle we don't usually do anything. So this roundhouse is quite unexpected in free sparring, so try it out. Thanks very much for watching this video on the combo series. There's 2 more videos on this particular exercise, so it will get increasingly more difficult. So again, once you get to your level, just stay there and just always know that there's a challenge out there for you in the future. Thank you very much for watching. As always, like and subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see any kicks or techniques put into combos, leave in the comments below. Thanks.